So, what were your thoughts when you were first approached with this idea? You know, how did you come to become involved with this production, this story?
Well, coincidentally, around the same time, a couple of things. I was always very enamored with the whole Universal horror films back in the 1940s. From the time I was a kid, I loved Frankenstein, Wolfman, Dracula, and all that. But I liked the old way they did it, in black and white. And just prior to you approaching me, I had also seen West Side Story with my wife, and I was like, I'd like to do something like that sometime. So I was interested in both doing like an homage film to the old Frankenstein, Wolfman, Dracula films, as well as interested in doing some kind of a musical dance film. Oddly enough, I had never done anything like that before. And then he approaches me about doing something that is both, and that appealed to me very much. And then I also wanted to do something that would involve both black and white and color. And this afforded all those opportunities in one. And this is Christmas, right around now, 2 years ago, 2013. And here we are, flash forward to 2 years, we've already got it finished, now we're developing a feature out of it.
Mind blown.
So, what's all this about Russia?
Russia? How did you hear about that? My goodness. All right, well, really it's just been the last several months. This past summer I actually went on a missions trip. It's a missions trip. To visit my parents in Moscow. They've been missionaries over there for the past, January will be 6 years. And they work at a school, and they have a ministry there, but also every summer they participate in something called English Camp. And it's a summer camp. Summer camp is a very big thing in Russia. It's just what you do during the summer. And it's people of all ages, not just kids. And so basically the premise here is that you go to this camp to speak English and learn English from English-speaking people, but then they teach people English through Bible stories and discipleship and all that stuff. And a lot of the people that come to this camp aren't Christians, and lots of people will leave the camp Christian. So it's a really great ministry. So that was really cool. And well, I met a girl, and we're dating. So that's part of the reason why I'm going to Russia, but also just really praying about it just the last several months. It's really been clear that God is leading me to Russia. Would not have expected this at all, but ministry in Russia, missions really, and basically my idea was just to take all this film stuff. I'll be working a little bit at my parents' school, but not quite as a teacher really. Like there's gonna be some odd jobs with there's some film classes, some music classes and stuff, but primarily my idea was to do sort of a small group, a connect group, where people would come and learn how to do film, how to tell stories through film, through media, just how do you tell a story in 30 seconds, in 5 minutes, in 10 minutes, and just the basic principles of that, and just creating a community of indie filmmakers in Russia, and just telling their stories. And from there, that's the starting point. From there, I don't know where it goes, but that's kind of the basic idea, and just doing a video blog where people can keep up with my progress and things that are going on. Facebook, Nathan Goes to Russia. There's a way to say it in Russian, but I haven't learned it yet. So, but yeah, that's the basic premise. So people can go to the site and follow along with what's going on and updates and all that jazz. And that's Russia.
So, talk to me real quick about the feature.
The feature, well, basically, we got such an incredible response for this story that the idea was just, what if we made this into a movie? So I started working on a script, and which was just, I have no patience. I'm a total procrastinator, so this was really a struggle, but I got a really great story together, and I really think this is going to be just an amazing movie, an amazing project that no one's really ever seen before, and so just to get this done, I really think it could be something special, and
You think you're going to get a mega talented, like amazing director for this thing?
Well, it all depends on what I can afford. So, yeah.
Of course, you know I was talking about
Yourself, sure. You know, I've got your resume. I'll let you know. Okay. But
Great. I appreciate that. And,
so, no, Peter, of course, is directing this film. He's a very talented director. He's the only one that I've got. But
only one you could afford.
no, Peter has a very
The best of what's left.
yes, a really passionate vision for this project. And so, in general, I'm really excited to see where we can take this picture. It's really going to be amazing once we get it done. So, yeah.